everything in MXM is very skill-based. So it's not just a matter of my auto attack does so much damage, and if I click you, it's going to hit. I still have to aim that attack. You still have to not get out of the way in order to get hit by.
I'm in danger!
Today, we're going to conduct an elaborative analysis of my wife, Merope. Merope, whatever. Her name sucks, but I have a weird sexual attraction to these robots.
You what?
And I have to fight fucking Clanker fanboy #1, Moro of all people, who's trying to slide in on my Robo-Riz. But I'm down bad, so I don't care, because she's a cutie. Why did they make all the robots in this game hot? So I guess this is my wife now. Fuck it. Thanks, MXM. Her lore is a similar kind of autism to Maya, but less of the jumping and more of the deadpan talking. Except after the creator built the first one, he basically just said, "Damn, I'm gonna need 2 of them." Her passive is
Shabba dabba gooba like a meeble.
They're just like putting fucking letters together. It gives her 20% attack speed for a couple seconds after using an ability, and it is very fine. Exceptionally mid. Just a reminder that when Vita casts 3 skills, she gets a 400 HP barrier, mana regen, and 30% of all her cooldowns refunded as her passive, by the way. I'm convinced they had like 4 different dudes writing these passives and they just never talk to each other at any point. Her weapon fires a cluster of 6 missiles that can hit multiple things, and has a 15% reverse fall-off Chud Baby Marksman penalty on it. Her survival skill is yet another riveting 7-meter dash, with no effects. Her first skill is the battery,
Batteries for dinner!
and is unironically her best skill. This creates a shield that surrounds her with all my love and affection, which is about strong enough to block the next 5 instances of damage and heals you for 15% at max rank when the shield breaks. It's a great survivability move and totally shuts down characters like Inwin, Ritlock, and Sonit, who without this skill would literally one-shot you, by the way. But because of battery, he just loses standing there like a wet tortilla charging a basic attack for 4 seconds, only to get completely cucked out because nobody touches my waifu. The one singular big fat fucking rocket. This launches a single big fat fucking rocket at an area that deals damage as a projectile and explodes in an AoE at the end. It's pretty good wave clear and very consistent nuking tool that goes through walls. Lots of little baby tiny fucking rockets. This one sets up a line of little baby tiny fucking rockets on the spot that you click. This has longer range and more AP than the big rocket, but it does take longer to cast. It does do a lot of damage if like 3 or 4 end up landing on someone though. Kicking.
Kicking? Oh, I want to do some kicking!
This move is terrible. It dashes at someone and knocks them back. This ability fucking blows. It's literally the only footage I could find of it in a video called How to Not Play Merope. This isn't even an ability at all, and there are survival skills that are better than this. Don't take this skill ever. Merope's ult has hit the clip.
Wait, so why are you breaking for me then?
Because I found someone better than you and you're always cheating on me. Like, I had enough of this.
Holy shit, I just hit a clip!
That was insane. Clip that.
This ability alone has been nerfed like 5 separate times because of how unimaginably insanely broken it used to be. It scans the area in front of you and locks onto all targets scanned, then fires a bunch of homing missiles at them that do fucking 1 trillion damage. It's kind of like Lilu or Ghost Widow ult, where you want to hold it until the enemy uses their switch, and then you just fully let rip the fattest hit of dopamine you could get on the back end of 2017. And God forbid you are lucky enough that they are running a squishy red secondary character. But like really, if this character had no other skills other than this and conversion battery, and her weapon was fucking Moro's gun, she would probably still be worth picking over fucking Titus every day of my life. Though to be fair, in my eyes, she's always worth picking. This is a robot from a game that's been dead for 10 years. Jesus Christ. Do I need therapy? For nodes, you want 3 defense pen or attack damage if you're in norm, 2 skill power, and 1 tag out healing. In-game, maxing move speed and throwing the rest onto skill power will serve you best because move speed is busted. For augments, projectile speed is high-key mandatory to actually land the little minivan slow-ass projectiles. Robo-waifu is best played with survivalists like Buma, Arami, or Death Knight. Just drop a nuke combo with some weapon attacks and your missile skill of choice to force a switch. Then if you have 2 ult gauge, tanky masters like Death Knight and Kag who have gap closing and ready access to skill immunity, and masters with high DOT damage and iframes like Suzuka and Buma are her biggest ops. When playing against Yat GPT, the most important thing to be aware of is her ult. Yes, this is a massive button that does neutron star levels of damage, it doesn't have to be aimed, but before anyone puts my head on a pike for trying to explain why Robo Mommy is actually very skill based and easy to outplay, just hear me out. So first off, you can switch out of the targeting just like any other debuff. There's still a lot of characters that can dodge this with iframes or shields, and it gets blocked by minions and walls, so if you know it's coming, there's actually a lot of ways to play around it if your positioning is good. And that is more knowledge than 99% of the player base at 20F17 was ever able to gather about how to avoid this, so you're welcome. Now you know how to play Dumpy Clanker number 1 and can catch me on the right side of the AI uprising the next time you log into everyone's favorite skill-based Gunnar relationship simulator, Marvel Rivals. Everyone's favorite skill-based Gunnar relationship simulator, MXM. I'll see you when we die. I'm snared! I can't save your protocol if I'm snared for an eternity! Get the fuck out of here! Pistol whip, get fucked by my fucking battery, you fucking whore! Fuck you! Yes! Let's go!